Tom Pace with the Talk of the Town. You know, today is a very special day because it's coming up on the 20th anniversary of what's known as Paint Your Heart Out in Shreveport, Louisiana. It's a private donor initiative that started about 20 years ago, where people go out and volunteer their time to help those less fortunate in need of their homes being painted. Bonnie Moore is the Director of Community Development for the City of Shreveport. Miss Bonnie, this has got to be a labor of love.
It certainly is. It's one of the most wonderful programs that we implement here in the Department of Community Development. It's certainly an act of love and thoughtfulness and servitude.
Now, you're talking about all these people whose homes are painted. This is the 20th year, and it all would not be possible without, like, the Department of Housing and Urban Development that we know as HUD, but also your corporate partners like Capital One Bank.
Absolutely. We have wonderful sponsors each year. If it was not for them, we could not do this. We have a tremendous infusion of dollars from HUD, but we still look for local support.
And you look at that, and it comes not just in money, but in volunteer time. Some of the organizations, I understand, include Barksdale Air Force Base.
Certainly. We have over 1,000 volunteers each year, and that's certainly wonderful. Barksdale Air Force Base constitutes 50% of those volunteers. It certainly speaks to their patriotism, and we're just excited to have so many local people supporting this initiative.
Now, it's going to keep going on, but here is a milestone, 20th anniversary. What does that mean to you? What does that mean to the Paint Your Heart program?
Which means that so many homeowners in desperate need of housing repairs have been supported for 20 years, that people have committed their time, their effort, and their support to this initiative, and that they're committed to it.
And the city is too, because the administration's it goes all the way back to Bo Williams and then Keith Hightower and now Cedric Glover, and all the administrations support this as well, correct?
Yeah, it actually started on the Hazel Beard administration. Each mayor from that point supported this initiative. They are in full support of it. It stemmed from Hazel Beard to Mayor Bo Williams to Mayor Hightower and now to Mayor Glover.
Whenever you look at it and you see all these people that are taking the lead, and you've got point people again that you work with, who are some of the key people that you work with? We're probably going to be talking with them later.
Yeah. Actually, you know, I have a wonderful staff, and it's led by Valerie Irving, who's the housing unit manager and now our acting bureau chief for that division. But I just think Paint Your Heart Out would not be what it is today if it was not for Marcia Nelson. She's our Paint Your Heart Out coordinator. She looks forward to Paint Your Heart Out every year. Her heart goes out to this, and I think that it certainly would not be what it is if it was not for her.
And again, Ms. Bonnie Moore, who is the Director of Community Development for the City of Shreveport, talking about Paint Your Heart Out. And you talk about this, and there is a command center that actually has to coordinate all this. Where does that come from?
Actually, CenterPoint Energy has allowed us to use the command center for 20 years. They have been one of the best sponsors of Paint Your Heart Out. They're great. They allow us to use it at no charge each year. They fully support Paint Your Heart, and we're proud to have them as a sponsor.
Of course, you said CenterPoint Energy, and we know them also way back when as Arkla Gas. But without them, without Barksdale Air Force Base, and all of the local individuals that devote their time and energy to this, it would not be possible. The 20th anniversary of Paint Your Heart Out, happening this year, the year 2012, in Shreveport, Louisiana. Thanks to Bonnie Moore, the Director of Community Development for the City of Shreveport. I'm Tom Pace on the Talk of the Town.
Paint Your Heart Out Shreveport, celebrating 20 years in 2012. Brought to you by Capital One Bank. Visit us online at CapitalOne.com.
With the Spark Miles card from Capital One, Sven's Home Security gets the most rewards of any small business credit card.
How does this thing work? I like it.
Sven's Small Business earns double miles on every purchase every day.
So that's 10 security gators, right?
Put him on my spark card. Why settle for less?
Testing hot tar.
Great businesses deserve the most rewards.
The Spark Business Card from Capital One. Choose unlimited rewards with double miles or 2% cash back on every purchase every day.
What's in your wallet? Here's your invoice.
Is your website in need of a digital makeover? Don't let the new technology and the growing interest in social media leave your business in the dark ages. 30 seconds is all you have to capture the attention of your audience. Let Consult Mentally Publishing help revamp the face of your company. Consult Mentally Publishing, digital economical marketing solutions to the local community and abroad. Visit our website at consultmentally.com or find us on Facebook, Consult Mentally at facebook.com.
The gospel singing group Glory Train presents its latest CD release featuring the song Change This Heart of Mine.
Jesus took the water and changed it to wine, so I know.
Hello, we are the gospel group Glory Train. Our newest CD contains 10 original gospel recordings.
We hope that you will enjoy the inspirational message of our music. Get your copy today.
Buying or selling a home? Well, we offer quality service with a professional touch at penthouserealty.net. We're a professional real estate service that utilizes all social media to promote the sale or purchase of your property. Once your property is listed with us and vacant, we will do a free one-time interior cleaning, including your carpet. We will also maintain your lawn until the property is sold or until the listing expires. Visit us at penthouserealty.net.
Tom Pace with the Talk of the Town, talking about Paint Your Heart Out, happening this Saturday, May the 19th, 2012, the 20th anniversary of this public service event that involves the city of Shreveport and a whole lot of great volunteers and, of course, corporate sponsor Capital One Bank. With Early Harris here. Miss Harris, you're just beautiful, and are you retired now?
I am.
And so now, how long have you been living here in Shreveport?
I've lived all my life.
All your life. Now, I understand you have a house, and it's going to get painted.
I am, and I am excited.
Well, tell me how excited you are. I mean, this is going to be, how many? This is a 40-year-old house, and it needs a new look, a new coat of paint?
It is, but it's, well, it's more than 40 years old, I think, because it was old when I got it.
Oh, okay. Now, so now you've got this house. It belongs to you. And then when you were notified you were going to get it painted, what did it mean?
I was just excited. I have met Miss Marshall I've known her for a while, and I worked for the AARP, and she was around there with Miss May, and I just sort of fell in love with her, and I made her love me. So, I stay in touch. And this is how I, knew what was going on, except for our church announcer. Everything that comes to her, she comes to us with it at church. So we know just about what's going on. And I take the advantage. And I would love for other people to take the advantage also. But some people just is not concerned. But I am one of those persons who are concerned, and I'm going to make it my business if they do it again to make sure some of these people that I know and wants it or needs it, I'm going to remind them about it.
And so you now have become a community activist, if you will, to make sure that the city of Shreveport looks its best.
Yes, that's my goal.
Now, whenever they get out there and they start painting and you see them all out there, and there's going to be 15 or 20 out there doing it, what are you going to feel whenever you get that?
I'm going to feel that they are helping us and making our city better. It looks better already, just knowing that they are coming to do it, because I've seen other places where they've done it, and it's beautiful. And I'm excited. I just want, I can't wait.
She can't wait, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to know Miss Early Harris, who is now retired, says this is one of the greatest things that could happen to her, to give her house a fresh coat of paint and to give her a whole new lease on life. As to whenever you come home and you see that house, I guess all of a sudden it's going to be beaming at you.
It is. I don't know what to say. It's just it's so exciting, and I have so many trees around, and I think this is going to really help everything around there, because I live on the corner, and the other houses is beautiful, and we've had some repaired and whatnot. So I'm just in the groove with them now.
Got that? She's in the groove with them now, and that's going to happen on Saturday, May the 19th. And in this year, 2012, Miss Early Harris, one of the recipients of her home being painted by the teams and everybody working with Paint Your Heart Out, and especially a big thanks to Capital One Bank, who is the corporate sponsor for making all this happen, and the City of Shreveport and HUD. I'm Tom Pace on the Talk of the Town for Paint Your Heart Out.
Paint Your Heart Out Shreveport, celebrating 20 years in 2012. Brought to you by Capital One Bank. Visit us online at CapitalOne.com.
With the Capital One Cash Rewards Card, you get a 50% annual bonus, and everyone likes 50% more cash. Well, except her. No! But I'm about to change that. Every little baby wants 50% more cash. Fine, you try.
The Capital One Cash Rewards Card. The card for people who want 50% more cash.
What's in your wallet? What's in your...
The Rug Gallery is moving. Everything reduced up to 70% off. We have a huge inventory of handmade, machine-made, traditional, contemporary, and oversized rugs. All shapes and colors. So hurry to get the savings while the selection is good. Stop by the Rug Gallery today. Furniture and mattresses are also reduced. Everything must go at the Rug Gallery. 1509 East Burt Coons in Shreveport, 795-8045.
What's up, Architect? This is your boy Caesar Calloway, NC Records. You need to go and pick up this CD, My City Tales. 2 of the featured songs is So Twisted and Crazy.
That's right, Architects, your man MIZ, Fake Free Records. Go online, cop the album, it's a must hear.
Shreveport, Bossier, and select Architect cities. Lucky Calhoun Productions, 318-525-7652. You want street videos? You want commercials? You want photos? Lucky Calhoun Productions, 318-525-7652. Let's get connected. 2012, coming to your city.
She going hard over there. Lil' mama off the chain with it. She bouncing, she shaking, she going insane with it.
Tom Pace on the Paint Your Heart Out special today, and one of the things that we're talking about is all the volunteers that come out to bring their teams together to restore and paint and give a new fresh coat of beauty to homes in need. And I've got to ask Stephanie Dallenbach over here, Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints?
Yes, sir.
What is this?
This is an emergency kit. Last year, we partnered with Paint Your Heart Out Shreveport to paint 10 homes. And while we were partnering with them, we realized that there was also a need for these homeowners to provide emergency kits in case of any type of natural disaster or other emergency arising. These kits have enough food, water, and medical supplies and emergency supplies to last for up to 3 days for up to 2 people.
Everybody's wondering, if you would, Stephanie, what is in this emergency kit you were talking about? I see pretzels and everything.
Yes, the very bottom layer is filled with water because that's one of your most important life-sustaining items. Tucked in there are emergency supplies such as Band-Aids, peroxide, Neosporin, all sorts of things. And then you come up to the middle layer where you have food such as crackers, pretzels, tuna pouches, anything that will last a long time. The only thing these homeowners need to do is rotate this food out once a year and they're all set.
And the other thing, duct tape is in here. You can't get anything done without duct tape.
Duct tape is a must.
That is so brilliant. And you guys devised this?
Yes, sir. Part of the one of the important things for our church is being prepared. And so we try to always help people to be able to take care of themselves. And one of those things that we can do is be prepared for any type of emergency.
Now, talk about Paint Your Heart Out. That's got to be, and we talked to Bonnie Moore, labor of love. Is that truly what it is?
It is. In our church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, in the southern, southeast region of the United States, we've been challenged to go out and do days of service in all of our communities. When we partnered with Paint Your Heart Out Shreveport, we found that we've found a partner that really agreed with the same values that we had. Because not only did they want to provide a service, but they really want to make a difference in the lives of individuals in our own communities.
Well, we know that Paint Your Heart Out does a number of things, not the least of which it gives the homeowner a new sense of pride, and it beautifies the city. And more than that, it allows people to donate their time, where many times if they desire to help a public service project, this is one of the best ones, thanks to Capital One Bank, who is the corporate sponsor for this. And now you're looking at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Stephanie Dallenbach, and how many, is there 15, 20 on your team?
Well, this year we have 4 teams painting homes, and in addition, we are providing the emergency kits for every home. So that's another team within itself. And then last year we provided 10 teams as well.
Now, you know, if people want to get their homes refixed, painted up again for next year, it's real simple. You can go to the website, which is www.shreveportla.gov, and then the drop down will say departments and community development. Just click on that. But if you're old school and you say, where do I go? You can just go down to Government Plaza at 401 Texas Street, and you can talk to the good folks down there. And the phone number, 318-673-7528. Stephanie, I guess you just need more people to help you, and you're just limited by the amount of money and sponsorships.
Sure, anyone that can come out and help. It really is a great opportunity to link arms with every type of person in our community and be able to make a real difference. We got to know better friends. We got to work with the city and be able to link arms and strengthen relationships and communities, and that is something we love.
Well, relationships and community efforts, that's all a part of Paint Your Heart Out, and we want you to be a part of that as well. If you need your house painted, I gave you that information. Feel free to go by 401 Texas Street, downtown Shreveport, and Government Plaza. You can talk with the good folks over there. And in the meantime, just remember, thanks to Capital One Bank, to ELAW Gas, and CenterPoint Energy, Department of Housing and Urban Development, all those departments coming together to make Paint Your Heart Out this year, the 20th anniversary, a huge success. I'm Tom Pace.
Paint Your Heart Out Shreveport, celebrating 20 years in 2012. Brought to you by Capital One Bank. Visit us online at CapitalOne.com.
Today, we stand against the tyranny of single-mile credit cards.
Battle speech, right?
May I? For too long, people have settled for single miles. With the Capital One Venture Card, you'll earn double miles on every purchase every day.
Hawaii, here we come.
So sign up today for a venture card at CapitalOne.com and start earning double.
What's in your wallet? Can you play games on that?
Not on the runway.
Oh.
K-Ham Radio, where we play what you say. It's the hottest hits of today, mixed with a little blues and old school. K-Ham Radio. It's Chris Brown, Nicki Minaj, Fatal Image, Trey Songz, Pac Unleashed, Lil Wayne, Mr. Envy, Young Nisa, Keith Sweat, R. Kelly, Season Calloway, Johnny Taylor, Mary J. Blige, Lil Red, 4-5, Tyrone Davis. Listen live. Online. At khamradio.com. khamradio.com. K-Ham Radio. We go ham.
Hello.
K-Ham Radio.
When he appeared from the light, he never thought about it twice. The sacrifice he'd made when he accepted what was faith. This world has but a nibble to all that lies beyond. You know thy words, you know what's been said. It's from here to thy kingdom come. Beyond your darkest nights and in the middle of all thy pain, he will reign from city to city. Friend to a friend, no wrong, no right, he works through him. It was in plain sight when he appeared from the light.
Timeline has been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 10 years. We represent and have over 20 different collections spanning hundreds of years, so you're sure to find something that you're looking for and something that fits your decor. Twice a year, we open up the doors and fill the parking lot full of collections from all over the area from different people. We call that our spring and fall market sales. Come prepared to spend the day.
Timeline Antiques and Collectibles, 3323 Line Avenue.
It's the Paint Your Heart Out special, and today Tom Pace with Marcia Nelson. Now, if you've heard the name from Bonnie Moore, you understand that Miss Marcia is the coordinator for the Paint Your Heart Out initiative that covers Shreveport, and also the corporate sponsor for Capital One Bank, Barksdale Air Force Base, and a whole bunch of folks, CenterPoint Energy. Now, Marcia, what does Paint Your Heart Out mean to you, and how long have you been doing this?
Oh my goodness, I've been coordinating it for 19 years, and it means the absolute world to me, more than just a job now. It is a part of my heart.
So, as we've all said to everybody, a labor of love, you've seen people receive these houses after they're painted. What memories do you take back?
Oh, from the homeowners, they try to bake us cakes, Tom, and send cards and everything, whatever they can do to show their appreciation. They do let us know that they thank us for what we've done for them, and that makes our hearts feel really good.
Now, this year, it's May the 19th. It's Saturday. Is it an all-day event?
Yes, it is. Painting actually begins at 8 a.m., and hopefully everybody's done by 4 o'clock p.m. because we do have an appreciation party in the evening for all of the homeowners, volunteers, and sponsors.
Whenever you look at this, it just sounds so simple, but manpower and hours and coordination, I imagine you've got a ton of people that are helping you.
Oh, wow. If it wasn't for our staff in community development and our volunteers, we wouldn't be able to pull it off because we have to plan very early. Actually, we start planning in August for the following year, each year.
Now, if someone were to say, well, gee, how do I get my home painted? What's the process?
Okay. For homeowners, they have to be 62 or older, own and live in the home to be painted. The house must be located within the city limits of Shreveport in order to qualify, and they must meet certain income criteria.
Outside of that, you go out and then you will do an on-site inspection and then figure out which are the ones that are in most need of it.
That's exactly right. We have housing inspectors on our staff that go out and take a look at the house to make sure that it's structurally sound, because it does have to be structurally sound in order for it to be selected to be painted. And we also do prep work by professional contractors. So all of the scraping, power washing, and priming, boards replaced, and all of those things are done prior to paint day. So when the volunteers show up, all they have to do is paint. All of the supplies are provided for them as well.
That sounds like you've got this down. It's the 20th anniversary, and I said to Bonnie Moore, what does that mean to her? What does it mean to you to see that this has actually had legs for 20 years?
Oh, it means the world. That means it's a great program, a lasting program. Many friendships have come from this program, lifelong friendships. We have painted over 1,300 houses in our city through Paint Your Heart Out Shreveport, so it's wonderful, you know. It's very successful. Each year it gets more and more successful.
And so if someone were to contact you, how do they get in touch with you?
They can reach me at 673-7528, and that's directly to me.
Now, and give them your name, give them your exact position with Paint Your Heart Out.
Okay, my name is Marcia Nelson, and I am the coordinator of the Paint Your Heart Out Shreveport program.
We want you to be a part of Paint Your Heart Out. If you'd like to volunteer, contact Miss Marcia. If you'd like to talk to her about your home being the next one to be painted or one of the ones to be considered, feel free to contact her. And if they, as we say, if they're old school, they can come downtown and give them the address.
It's 401 Texas Street at the corner of Texas and Edwards.
And that's the Government Plaza, if you know where that is, right downtown Shreveport. Paint Your Heart Out, a great initiative with their corporate partner, Capital One Bank. Also with the good folks over there at Centerpoint, better known as ELAW Gas. Barksdale Air Force Base comes up with enough teams to field half of those that are out there painting. All of this event, how many? Is there over 1,000 that ultimately will volunteer?
That's right. We have over 1,000 volunteers, and each volunteer for their efforts gets a T-shirt. And again, we have an appreciation party where they get free food and free entertainment and face painting, a few things just to show our appreciation for the volunteers. And it's at Festival Plaza this year. It begins at 5:30 after all the painting is done.
If you don't think that this isn't worthwhile, I don't know where you've been. This is probably one of the most worthwhile initiatives in the city of Shreveport. Paint Your Heart Out. Remember, 20th anniversary, and it's this year, Saturday, May the 19th, 2012. I'm Tom Pace with Miss Marcia Nelson and Paint Your Heart Out.
Paint Your Heart Out Shreveport, celebrating 20 years in 2012. Brought to you by Capital One Bank. Visit us online at CapitalOne.com.
Capital One Cash Rewards Card gives you a 50% annual bonus. And who doesn't want 50% more cash? The baby. And then the baby bear said, I want 50% more cash in my bed. 50% more cash is good, right? What's that? You can spell.
The Capital One Cash Rewards Card. The card for people who want 50% more cash.
What's in your wallet?
S&S Auto Sales at 348 East 70th Street in Shreveport has every type of vehicle that you might be looking for. If you're looking for a sports car, we got them. If you're looking for a luxury vehicle, we got them. Looking for SUVs, we got them. Pickup trucks, we got them. Stop by and see our friendly sales staff today at S&S Auto Sales, 348 East 70th Street in Shreveport.
Oh, you gonna ride today?
This is Evangelist Benita Vance, the pastor of New Beginning Praise Ministries of Shreveport, inviting you to join us each and every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. for Sunday school, morning worship immediately following. Also join us each Thursday night at 7 p.m. for Bible study. Come and be blessed at the New Beginning Praise Ministries of Shreveport, 1707 North Market. Same Bible, same God, different technique. See you Sunday.